The society keeps normalizing things that it shouldn't and things that are going to have such a negative impact on the coming generations for such a long time. And this needs to be stopped right as we speak. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel, Hannah Talks. I know it's been a long time since I released a long video, and right now I'm filming it. And here, right as we speak, you need to subscribe to my channel right now and like this video. And without doing any delay, let's get into the topic of today's video, which is things that are shouldn't be normalized, but people are actually like enormously normalizing it. And now I want to speak about it. I have a list and I'm going to talk about it thoroughly. So do not skip the video.
Keep watching to see if
and share your thoughts with me in the comment section below. Okay? Let's get into it. The very first one is oversharing and toxic comparison on social media. I don't know, but people feel like everything needs to be shared on social media. Like, you don't need to know about your personal life, your relationship, your finances, your home location, and the number of properties you're buying, and about your babies and all that, your personal stuff. We don't need to, like, know about all that. It's okay if you want to share to your community in a healthy way, but then comes this toxic comparison with other content creators on social media. They feel like everything needs to be compared, starting from their wealth, their relationships, and the number of followers they got on their social media accounts in all platforms, and their personal life, their marriages, their kids, their finances and everything. No, nothing needs to be compared. God, God blessed you with something. So what you want to do, you should not compare what God gave you, what God blessed you with others on social media. You shouldn't compare all that. You need to be grateful for God, for all that blessings first, and then think about how you can multiply it so that you can live your life in abundance. Let's stop normalizing comparing the things you got with other people, because your situations are not the same, and the kind of place you are in your life currently, it's not the same as well. So let's stop. Okay, the second one, ignoring mental health problems and labeling it for aesthetic. How pathetic it sounds. Yeah, using all those mental health problems for content purposes on social media. Like, how cheap of people to do that. Because actually there are people out there right now as we speak, they are suffering from numerous different of mental health problems, and they're battling with them in hospitals with therapists and all that. But in this generation, we got few people coming on social media saying, I have ADHD, I have anxiety disorder, I have panic attacks, I have depression, and all this. For what? Some people does it for content purposes, and I'm so against it. I'm not saying that everybody does like this, but few people, some people, I came across some people who does that. So, and that pains my heart so much. Mental health problems are not a joke. There are people seriously suffering because of them, and some people out here on social media saying they got all this, so they do it that way, they do certain thing this way. That's such a cheap act, such a cheap way to attain fame. So I really hope people stop doing it. Now the third one, which is staying in toxic relationships for the aesthetic or content purposes, which is like the same thing. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? This kind of drama irritates me so much. I feel like most of the people that like shows their relationship life, like married life, whatever it is, we see some people stay in relationships, whether it's dating or marriage, for a year or two, and then they come out saying that they broke up or they divorced. But if you look at the comment section, like some of the people would be saying, we saw this from a mile ago. That means we know the story. But what did they do? They used it for content purposes. Some of them might know that their relationship is toxic, the other person is toxic, but they stayed. For what? For content purposes. And some people might know it from the beginning as well. But like they make a deal out of it. They make a deal to show it on social media for fame, for content purposes. I came across a few of them, but I don't want to name any single one of them because that would be cheap of me then, so I wouldn't do it. Okay? But acting like you love that other person for only content purposes, that's so characterless and that needs to be stopped no matter what. Moving on to the fourth one, which is spending beyond means just to flex. Is it really that necessary, bro? Flexing things that you do not have or flexing things that you do not possess on your own. Like, how boring is that? I do not like things at all. If you really want to flex something, do it on your own. Buy it with your own money. You don't need to flex all that luxurious things that you bought with some bank's money. And this needs to be stopped too. Like how reckless of people to do things like this. Criticizing people who wants to look good. Now this is the damn topic that I've been wanting to talk about for ages. Okay? Even before I started making content, I really wanted to talk about this topic a lot because I've observed so many things on social media like that made me so rageful. You know what I mean? Okay, I open Instagram and I scroll through the reels and I see one reel of a woman changing something about herself through plastic surgery or anything that she feels insecure about, that she feels that particular aspect in her body or face is making her look ugly, so she does it for her own satisfaction, for not people on the internet, for herself, for her own self satisfaction. And then I open the comments and like, what should I expect out of this generation, man? They're so toxic, they're so judgmental, and that's so frustrating. And I see people commenting stuff like, "You were more beautiful before. You were looking so lively and joyful before. Why would you do this?" Oh my gosh. Did you pay a single penny for that person's surgery? Or let me just say transformation? You didn't do shit for that person. You know, the way people comment you were more beautiful before, you were so lively and pretty before. Where were you when she was her past self? When she was feeling ugly, insecure, and all that, where were you? Why didn't you comment this thing before? That could have potentially stopped that person from transforming themselves, right? But people don't do that. People like run to give their opinions on a person that just transformed themselves into their new best. Because I feel like they kind of want the thing that the person on the other side of the screen got, but they could not. So that's why they go around commenting things like that. If you didn't contribute to any part of that person's transformation, do not comment any kind of shit. Okay? Now, do not come at me saying that everybody is entitled to their own opinion. I know. But if that opinion of yours is tearing other person's self confidence down or making them fall into depression or anything like that, no, then you are not entitled to your own opinion. So keep your opinions to yourself and close that damn mouth of yours. That is not doing any good to anybody, so it's better to shut it. Okay? I really hope that people stops doing all these things, all the things that I mentioned right now. Please stop doing that. You might make money out of it right now. You might get fame, popularity out of it right now, but in the long term, you are going to crumble so bad. You will. Mark my words, because God is up there seeing everything and he will never tolerate. And if you try to take advantage of his people's weaknesses, problems, anything, he will surely do you justice. So just remember that, and let's stop normalizing things that shouldn't be normalized at all. At least starting from our generation, let's make a change. Okay, and that's it. That's it for this video. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. If you did, then please leave a like, comment down below, and subscribe to my channel. You all are watching it but are not subscribing to my channel, but I really want you guys to subscribe and share this video with all the people that you want to know this. All right, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Until then, take care of yourself, love yourself, God loves you.
I love you so much.
Until next time, love you, bye bye.